Hi, this is Tech Greens by Andre, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the chat or wherever. It doesn't matter as long as I get it. Just a reminder that our showtimes and all that wonderful stuff is at our website at techgreensbyandre.com. Of course, that's where we sell all of our goods. So don't be fooled by anyone else pretending to be me out there. Always check with the website. Let's get started with today's show as we're waiting for more and more people to come on. Now, the first question was actually from another YouTube channel, and I saw it, I liked it, and all that sort of thing. As we kind of understand already, and we've been talking about this for quite some time, that there's probably going to be a recession. So, why a recession? Why a recession would be amazing for Bitcoin? Pretty much, we already know that the old system's collapsing and all that sort of thing. It's kind of old news about the old system. We've been talking about it ad nauseum for a long, long time. So, why would it be amazing for Bitcoin in the long run? I know Bitcoin is down right now, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. Let's throw some cards down for this. Well, now that price is going to be, when the recession starts to happen, you have to remember that Bitcoin will go down as well as the stock market and all that sort of thing for a short period of time, because everybody's going to be treating it as another stock, right? And we got high frequency traders in on the Bitcoin and all the other cryptocurrencies, as well as regular stocks. And so when these high frequency traders panic because of the old market collapsing, they're going to be handling Bitcoin as the same thing. They don't understand what Bitcoin actually is. That's just another means of making money. And this is why you're going to start to see sell-offs with Bitcoin in a big way, which we're experiencing right now. But that's going to be coming to an end. We got that 10 of Swords, our gentleman who's comfortably laying on the beach with a bunch of swords in his back. It just means it's the end of a cycle. Tens are always the end of a cycle. And we're going to be getting into something much, much better with the Bitcoin. So it's only temporary. Okay, it's kind of getting into my next topic. So when everybody starts to realize that everything is going to poop, okay, everybody's going to start to look for opportunities elsewhere. If you've ever talked to a high frequency trader, which I actually have, they're not worried about too many things. They're only looking for the thing that's going to be doing the best. And I made this prediction a long time ago that yes, Bitcoin will go down because of the market dropping, and that's everything, not just cryptocurrencies. Okay, I know everybody kind of has tunnel vision on the cryptos, and they're not looking at everything else that's going on. That cryptocurrencies is going to be going back up much, much quicker than the regular stock market. So a lot of the high frequency traders are going to start to see this, and they're going to be pumping that price in a big way. With a recession, everybody's going to be looking for ways of preserving capital. It's getting to the point when you go to work, you get your paycheck. The paycheck goes from your job and into your bank, and the value of that money goes down, right? It's all about purchasing power, right? It doesn't hold its value, purchasing power for long periods of time. And we already know this if you've been watching this channel for quite some time. Now everybody's going to be looking for something. They get paid from work. If you're one of the privileged few that are working out there, and they're going to be putting it into something that holds value much better. and that is Bitcoin. Bitcoin has been holding its own no matter what life throws at it. It tends to be a survivor, and it holds its value, its purchasing power, tons better than anything else. And this is what we're going to be noticing in the next little while with Bitcoin. So when everything's crumbling, there's an alternative, everybody. Okay? And this is why the recession, bless you. Is there another one coming?
Nope, that's it.
That's it? We're good. Why this short little dip is a great opportunity for everybody to get in. Don't be running with the rest of the crowd. Do the opposite of what the rest of the crowd is doing, and you're going to be just fine. Okay? Or do exactly the opposite of what they tell you on the news. Always does better. Let's get into the second thing. Now, anybody who's been around for longer than a day in cryptocurrency land know that when the Bitcoin crashes, which it's doing right now, everybody panics. It's a trap. Okay? Don't fall for it. If you have holdings in cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and all that sort of thing, hang on. Okay? Unless you really need to sell some to pay off some bills, you hold. Bitcoin is the cryptocurrency you do not sell. All right? It's your hedge. So let's throw some cards down for this particular situation on timing on when everything is going to start to be sparkly and new for cryptocurrencies. When it's going to start to go back up. Two to 3 months, which is pretty much what we've been saying all along. That's the first thing that came to mind. Bitcoin is going to start to really ramp it up in about August, September, getting closer to the Christmas period of things when people start to clue in that the old system is not doing so hot, and people are going to look around, as I've said in the past. And we're getting to that. Everybody thinks it's the end of everything, but it's not. We got the 10 of Wands, which is normally an end cycle, but it's the beginning of a cycle of a lot of hard work going into cryptocurrencies, and we're seeing this in spades with every country around the world getting into Bitcoin and having it as a reserve or a hedge against their own currencies. I wonder why they're doing that. Okay? You have to look at the bigger picture, and then you go, I'm going to go get some Bitcoin because that's just smart. Of course, the health of everything with Bitcoin is going to be very, very good. We got that the Sun card, which is an interesting card to have. It's a great card to have with any reading. So the health of Bitcoin market is going to be super duper. And of course, everybody's going to be becoming experts in Bitcoin very, very shortly. People that you had talked to previously, I'm not going to get into that. They're going to become overnight experts in cryptocurrencies, not because they want to, it's because they're going to have to. Okay, so let's get into the next rating, which is an interesting one that's going to be coming up. Trump versus Kamala Harris. It's all through the news right now that they're going to be debating. It's either going to be on Fox or ABC. I know Donald Trump wants it to be on Fox News, so he gets a little bit fairer questions. How's it going to go? Is Kamala Harris going to wipe the floor with Trump? What do you think, sweetie?
No.
No? Unapologetic. No. No.
debate, so I don't really know how good she is at debating. But...
I have, and she's horrible.
Okay.
Now, I think the strategy that Donald Trump, this is some things that are out there and that I'm picking up. If Donald Trump just lets her talk, she'll do it to herself.
Yeah.
What was the past will not be the present, and all that word salad that she does on a daily basis. Let's throw some cards down. Let's see what's going to happen. And I think we're going to be getting into the chat very, very soon. Make sure that we get a lot of questions on the board. I can see they got about 9. Okay. It's not bad. And I just boxed my cards because that's what we do sometimes. If you've done this as long as I have, you probably boxed your cards. Anyway, let's get into this. Oh, same cards. Even though I shuffled. The health of the entire Trump versus Kamala Harris. Oh, gee. Boy, oh boy. She thinks the troubles have only or stopped or will be stopping. It's a new beginning for Kamala Harris and her troubles in the next little while. Even though a lot of secrets are going to be coming out. The Moon card. This is secrets coming out of the deep dark that she doesn't want revealed. Okay? And I think by Donald Trump kind of being quiet and letting her speak, a whole lot of things are going to be coming out, and you're going to start to see her true colors as the debate goes on. And of course, I just have this feeling that it's going to be a washout. There's going to be probably 3 in total, or 2 more with Kamala Harris, and it's not going to go well for her. And of course, the left is going to say it's all about bigotry and all that sort of thing. And they're going to try everything and anything to try to make it look good for her, and it's not going to be working because people are smarter than they think, or the elites think. Okay, let's get into the chat. We got 23 now. Holy smokes.
I think it just doubles because someone deleted something.
Okay.
It's less easy. There's not tons.
There we go. Hello. The first person on my chat I saw as I was logging in. Hey, will the email plan I will send work in my favor in August? You're kind of treading unknowingly into something that you haven't tried before. That's the 2 of Swords. Me and the wife were talking about this with some friends the other day about 2 of Swords. Kind of not knowing the direction that you're trying to take this situation. This is all the people that are associated with the situation that you are in. They don't know what to think of what you're doing quite yet. So I do believe that there's going to have to be, you either pull back a little bit from what you're doing, a tiny bit, or more discussions on what exactly you mean. Okay? Because they're not quite sure what you mean by certain things. I think that will be the outcome, where they're kind of be scratching their hand. What this hello want? So there's going to be indecisive on their behalf. Okay, you may not have all those little victories that you were hoping for. That's this card, but it's upside down. Okay. The big word I'm picking up is clarification. Okay, they're not clear on what you want, so they're going to act accordingly. So make sure that you are clear exactly what you want and leave room for discussion with them. Okay, and then it'll work, and throw some white light around that situation to make it even better. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Hello, Andre. My uncle is going to the hospital tomorrow for a health check. I fear something major for him. What do you see? Please. Thank you. It's a medical intuitive C. She's a medical intuitive. I'm not. I do see things. I'm picking up chest situation. Torso. Could be something that's going on.
Maybe lungs.
Lungs. Could be a situation going on with lungs. Could be something that he's ingested previously that's affecting him now, which a lot of people are getting into at the moment. It's going to be a little bit of touch and go. I do think he's going to be pulling through this situation in a good way. But there's going to be a whole lot of hard work that there's going to have to be done by him and the family that's around him, helping him out to get him back into good health. So be prepared for that, okay? And I do think it's in the chest area.
Because of the cookies?
Could be because of the cookies. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. You got to be busy. Thanks, Andre. If you should buy SHIB or PEPE and sell in 2026, which one would you take? I would do the SHIB, personally. I think SHIB has a better system and a better team with it, where PEPE is just a coin. It doesn't really have any use case, where SHIB is really hammering out an actual system within their coin. Okay, because they got all kinds of aspects to their cryptocurrency and their website and all that sort of thing, and they're going to be standing the test of time. That's why we have SHIB ourselves. PEPE, it's a flash in the pan. Okay, so hopefully that answers your question. Dilly, good morning, Andre. Yesterday you talked about the IQD Iraqi Dinar price rising up in 3 to 4 months. I was wondering if its price would reach $1 to $2 US or more by the end of this year or so. There is a lot of good things that are going to be happening in that scenario. It could be another solution for many people. I'm not saying that you should, to diversify your portfolio with some Iraqi dinar. Well, to get to that $1, $2 situation, there's going to be, in the next little while, yeah, a little bit of the tower action. A lot of people walking away from this particular situation for whatever reason. And there may be, I think it's a short-lived thing, really, for the Iraqi dinar. Short term, yes. Long term, no. And I don't think it's going to get to that $1 to $2 in 3 to 4 months. I think it's going to be a little sooner, and then fizzle out after that. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Get in, get out. Andre, please, is the bank Revolt a safe place to store our crypto? I don't know. The bank Revolt. Never heard of it. It's an actual bank? No. If it's like a device like the Trezor, maybe. There's a lot of cheap things out there that you can store your cryptocurrencies, like a Trezor. I have no experience with any other thing. Maybe a little bit with the Ledger, because we took a class with it on how to use it and all that sort of thing. I don't think it's as safe as Trezor, but I think if you have to, okay, but I don't think it's the safest place that you can keep your cryptocurrencies. Never ever leave your cryptocurrencies with somebody else. One, like an exchange or anything like that. Always have it in your own possession, okay, like a Trezor, okay? And they're not that expensive. Or a Ledger Nano, probably even better, or better than the bank Revolt. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. I have another job interview on Tuesday. I have had for 4 now. I want to know, will I at least get some to choose from? And with more money, thank you. I think in the past reading you were going through, and there's going to be you're going through interviews, and it's going to be leading into something else. But there is a job out there for you in the next little while. I think we already went through this. That it's not going to be huge price rise or pay raise or anything like that, but it's something that will give you a foundation so you can move up. Okay, it will lead into something else, and I think that was the reading from the previous reading. I don't normally remember all my readings, but that one I do. It's going to be just one in the long of the long line of reading or interviews that you're going to be having. One of them is going to be okay, and then one of those is not super duper money, but it's going to be leading into something more. It could be the people that you're going to be working with, or it's going to give you other opportunities. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Will the mean pad wolf on base get to over 100 million market cap? Usually, sure, for a short period of time. And that's exactly what the cards are saying. For a short period of time, it'll probably get close to that, and then rug pull, which I think people just love those rug pulls. I don't know why. They could have just bought some Bitcoin and called it a day. But yeah, it's going to get there. So be quick on the trigger and all that sort of thing if you are invested in this one. And then put it into something else. Okay? Hopefully that answers your question. Hello, Andre. I would like to ask if I get married in 2025. We got some wonderful people from India. Cool. The health of the particular situation that you are going through is a yes. And it may not be sitting well with the other people that are around you. They're going to go, huh? Okay. And they're going to be a little bit confused why you chose this other person and all that sort of thing. But yes, there is a marriage in the cards for you at that period of time. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Will XRP have a larger market cap than Bitcoin? No. That's an easy one. But it's in the running and it's part of the plan moving forward. There is a plan. You just got to look at the bigger picture of what's going on.
Are you doing cards for that?
Yeah, I'll do some cards for that. So no. Doesn't mean it's horrible. Sell all your extra. No, don't do that. It is going to be one of the many that is going to be part of the new plan. Most governments and all the big boys are buying Bitcoin. They're not. Well, they are buying some XRP. There's a level. There are a huge laundry list of people that they're working with XRP. But XRP is going to have a ton of victories and all that sort of thing in the next little while. They got to get through the court cases and all that sort of thing. I think when Donald Trump gets in and he starts cutting everything, as he normally does, I think the road that they've been paving for XRP is going to go pretty big. Of course, they're entirely different systems, but I think Bitcoin will be the bigger of the bunch still. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. Is my crypto portfolio balanced correctly, please? Well, if you got Bitcoin, you got Ethereum, maybe some Litecoin, some XRP, some Bitcoin Cash. You're doing okay. Doesn't have to be perfectly balanced. Just make sure you have the big boys in that portfolio. If you don't, I know what you're waiting for. It does look pretty good. I think you're going to be, with what we just said, you may be making some changes for the better and all that sort of thing. You can never have enough Bitcoin. I just say that out loud. And a lot more choices are going to be. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Thank you for the $1.99. Will Zen crypto do 100 to 300 times? Will the wife go, no? Maybe.
55.
55. Still not bad. In the long scheme of things. And then you take your profit and you put it into something else. There seems to be a theme. It doesn't look like it's going to be 100 to 300 times and everything in the next bull run and all that sort of thing. 50, 55, 60, somewhere in there. Still not bad. Okay. I don't think Nick is going to be crying if it only does 50 to 60 times. Right? I wouldn't be. Yeah, cool. Sell some of that, get some more Litecoin. Okay, thank you for that. John Smith, general correction. How can one make a connection to the sea when swimming in the sea? Oh, I guess you're talking about the cryptocurrency markets.
That sounds like connection to the sea when you're swimming in the sea. Isn't it? No? Doesn't
Kind
that
of.
sound like spiritual connection?
Spiritual?
That's how I read it.
General connection. Okay. How can one make a connection to the sea when swimming in the sea? If it's a spiritual question, if you are swimming in the sea, you're probably not worried about that so much. of your connection to spirit and all that sort of thing. That's our interesting question.
Rephrase it.
Now, you might want to rephrase it. We'll get back to you, okay? It's a head scratcher. Hi, Andre. Will my daughter get her passport Monday or Tuesday? Well, if it's Canadian passport, it'll take forever. Usually the case. Takes what, 3 months?
6 weeks.
6 weeks, if you're lucky.
2 months.
2 months. Especially if you want to go somewhere quick.
They try to expedite it if you are going somewhere.
Yeah. Health of this particular situation is it's good. It's going to be coming in very, very soon. I don't know about the Monday, Tuesday, but it's going to be very, very soon in the next week or two, where you're going to be doing okay. It's something that they're working on right now diligently, and I think it's going to be coming in on the right time. Okay? So you'll get it, just maybe a little later than what you had figured. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. Will Sheena Inu do well in the future? Will it ever hit a few cents? Sheena or Shiba? Sheena is... Just wondering if it's a misspell. There is a Sheena?
Mm-hmm. Talked about it before.
Okay. No. I'll do the wife thing. No. But it will do okay. It's a copycat that is kind of okay, and I think it'll do something. Again, with all these meme coins, be careful because a lot of them are garbage. And they want to take your money and then run away with it. Just saying. Okay? Thank you for that. Hi, Andre. Polkadot to rise with the bull run. Yes. It is one of the cryptocurrencies that is kind of forgotten about, especially as of late, but it is kind of part of that new system that they're building, or they have built. And it's one Larry Fink is actually looking at. Larry Fink from BlackRock, if you're wondering. Yeah, it's going to do pretty good. It's going to have a nice turnaround. I know it hasn't been doing all that well as of late. They've been having their troubles and all that sort of thing. I think everything is going to be corrected and going the right direction when everything starts to go the correct direction for the next little while. Polkadot will be doing okay as well. Okay? Thank you. Will Volt Inu hit 1 cent in 2025, 2026? Ho ho. Wow. 2025, 2026 is going to have an abrupt change in direction. For whatever it's doing right now, it's going to be doing the opposite in that time period. Volt Inu, I guess, is one of the older meme coins that have come out, right? After Shiba Inu had some success, they're trying to copy that. I think their luck is going to be running out in the next little while. They're going to have an abrupt change in direction. So, buyer beware. Thank you for $1.99. Is BlackRock Bitcoin on Lobster Wallet real?
When I read it, I saw that someone's using the name just to get us.
Ah, okay. You can put any name on a wallet, right? It's like the German government had a wallet with the name German government. Could have been anybody. And I'm thinking this is a false lead. Or it could be them, and they can do all kinds of nefarious things with that one particular wallet to make you lose your nerve and sell your Bitcoin and all that sort of thing. So they can buy it up nice and cheap. Never, ever sell your Bitcoin. Thank you. What new is coming in for me? Why did I get a picture of lice? That would be... Where you get it from, I don't know. Be funny if it... Yeah, jeez. I think you're gonna have some situation next little while like lice. It's going to be problematic in the next little while, but it's going to be leading into something much better. Maybe you meet somebody, make a connection as you're scratching your head. The wife has to take care of that sort of thing at the hospital. You have to remember not to look at all the negative things that are going on in your life and pay attention to the positive things that are going on. There's not going to be any great changes with you in the next while, maybe lice, which is not life-stopping or anything. You're not going to have that abrupt change in direction. You're going to be kind of adverting that particular situation as moving along, okay? Be slow, steady, and stay the course, and I think you're going to be just fine, okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Hi, Andre. I'm recognizing my bedroom or reorganizing my bedroom and was wondering if there's an optional direction to place my desk for working. Do you have any advice? Well, the first thing that came up shown is I don't see your room by the window. Facing out. You trying to get that feng shui, I'm assuming? Yeah, if you have a window, put it by the window. If it's in a dark corner, change that. Put it into the good energy of the sun coming in, and it'll be much, much better for you. Okay? Thank you. Read some books on feng shui. Hi, Andre. Do I have enough silver to make an appreciable difference to my retirement, which I hope to start next year? 2 years. And yes, a whole lot of things are going to be changing in the next 2 to 3 years in a big way. And you're going to be prepared because you have that silver, you have that gold, you have that cryptocurrency, I hope. Because in the next little while, it's going to be fun. And I'm being facetious when I say that. You're prepared. Hang on. You're going to be okay. And maybe another year that you're going to have to work. Okay? Thank you for that. Burberry. Will crypto regulations be in full effect by November? for May 2025. For the United States, they'll try, but they will fail. Especially all the regulations that they want to do in the United States. And of course, you get somebody like Donald Trump in the play who likes to cut everything to get business rolling. So I don't think it's going to be as bad as everybody thinks. Okay? Unless you live in New York or something. Just weird. The financial capital of the world, and they don't like doing business. Anyways, I think that's all going to be changing when we have the change in government. Okay? Thank you. Hey, Andre, do you see a new narrative is arriving, or are we going to stick with the memes and AI? Tokenization or something else. Tokenization is going to be a thing. This is part of the plan moving forward with all the cryptocurrencies that I keep mentioning that are going to be part of that new system. Memes always happen when there's a happening of a big bull run because everybody's trying to grab your money and run away with it. That's what meme coins are all about. It's old as the hills, that narrative. AI is fine. I use it every day. Just be careful of cryptocurrencies that have AI in their name because they're trying to capitalize on a fad to take your money and run away with it every time. Okay? So more tokenization, all that sort of thing, moving forward. And there's going to be changes, and there's going to be loosening of regulations and all that sort of thing so we can do business. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Daisy Chains. Hi, Andre. What makes a good financial advisor when it comes to advising you over your pensions? One that has your best interest in heart and is willing to explain the ins and the outs of the market and your portfolio. If you do not have that, don't go with them. Somebody who's going to start to explain, because there's a chart when you're a financial advisor, which I'm not anymore, but I remember taking all the classes, your age, and the amount of risk that you should be doing at whatever particular age, right? If your financial advisor is actually going to talk to you about this, the younger you are, the higher the risk should be. And as you get older, the risk should be less and less and less and less and less. Okay? If they start to talk in those terms, you know you got a good one. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Oh, how did they get money? Sorry. There's another part of that question.
Do they get every year?
What should they charge, and do they get money every year? Yes, they do. On the policies that they sign you up for part of your portfolio, they'll get a percentage of the money from that policy. That's how they make their money. Okay? Now we can go to the next one. Will my daughter Julia marry Noah someday? No. For whatever reason, it's not going to be in the cards. But they're going to be having a really great relationship with one another. Of course, it's not prophecy fulfilled. I think I'm getting the feeling that it's more the more you interfere with that situation, the worse it's going to get. Just let it be, let it do its thing, and it's going to be developing in its own way. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Spiritual question. The sea is consciousness. Okay? Can a swimmer connect to it other than saying thanks? Yeah, you can connect to spirit every day, all day. You just have to be aware that it's there. Especially using white light energy, which I've said many times in the past, because it's the easiest to create. You think white light. Okay, imagine it in front of you, and you're connecting with spirit. You're connecting to the other side. Okay? Which is easy peasy. Okay? Unless you have no imagination, it should be very, very easy to do, and you can connect with spirit in that way.
Just talk to it in your head.
Talk to it with your head. You don't have to do any weird hand motions when you're on the bus or sitting in a restaurant or whatever. But you can.
The sea.
Hey?
They're swimming in the sea.
Yeah, swimming in the sea.
Talk to the sea with your mind.
Talk to the sea with your mind. She's correct. The backseat medium speaks. Hi, Andre. I feel we will see the army on the streets in the UK. Can you do 3-card reading on this? More riots yesterday, business being attacked. Yes. And this is going to be leading into troops being called out and putting under martial law. Whenever you use violence against government, it never works. This is why the trucker convoy worked so well, because they weren't angry, or they were angry, but they didn't do anything negative. They had barbecues and bouncy castles, right? If you watch the footage from way back when, that's how they solved the situation. It's by non-violence. By not cooperating with the government. When you start to do violence, that gives the government license to do martial law. Okay? Hate to say it, but that's the way the world is. They need more bouncy castles, barbecues. Throw some cards down. How long is this going to last? People aren't happy. How long will that last?
2 years.
2 years? Yeah, we do have the death card. So everything that is going on right now is going to be coming to an abrupt change, and it's going to be going in the change of not good for Daisy. So make sure that you keep yourself safe.
How long does it say in the cards?
Yeah, I think you're right. 2 years. 2 to 3 years.
Is the king going to die first?
Yeah, the king's going to have to die first. Mr. Charles, yeah, there has to be a complete change in direction for you guys to get out on top. It's going to be a lengthy process. Good morning, Andre. Can I get a 3-card reading on my meditation journey? Meditation is just something that you need to work on continuously. There's no end goal. There's no end time. There's no place when you get to and you're done. That's the thing with meditation, that you should always be doing that sort of thing. There's different types of meditation. And I think you're doing just fine. Any type of meditation is always good. And something about moving meditation is going to be something that's going to be coming up in your sphere of influence that's going to do very, very well for you. Walking down forest trail or something like that, and just taking it in and meditating that way. You can move while you're meditating. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Until you get to that point where you can do no mind, which it was fun when I was in martial arts doing that. You can meditate while fighting. And everything that you have ever seen, done, experienced in martial arts, in this case, comes to you instantaneously. Very cool, but you don't have to do that. Just walking meditation would be ideal for you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Was that 2 to 3 years of riots or army in the streets? Army in the streets.
Until there's a solution.
Huh?
Till there's a solution.
Till there's a solution, everybody calms down and gets some barbecues and some bouncy castles and does it that way. Never, ever do violence, especially with an evil government, because they'll take advantage of that. So 2 to 3 years with military in the streets. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. I'm late, but how low can Bitcoin drop? 62, 63, I think it's at right now. I think it could go down a little bit lower. Not getting into the 50s, maybe. And then it's going to spike up again. We saw that yesterday. Something I wouldn't worry about. Just keep buying. Okay? Last days, 247 YouTube said 1 year of Trump's presidency, BRICS alliance will decrease in value of the dollar to the point of Trump will create a new currency, the Mario, are used in Canada, Mexico, and USA. Well, we've already known that Trump is already trying to build a new currency or situation for the US dollar, which is hedged by gold, silver, Bitcoin. He's already stated this. Still the same US currency, it's just hedged with Bitcoin, okay, as a reserve to keep things afloat. Okay? So there's the new currency that we're going to be getting into. Hopefully that helps you out. XYO. Hey, it's dark. See him on my stream. Sup? Sup, Dark? We've done many readings on XYO. It's going to do okay. It's not going to be the super duper cryptocurrency everybody thought it was, but it will make you some money along the way. Ah! So hopefully that helps you out, Dorothy. If you have some, keep holding on to it. Never sell at a loss. It'll get back up there where you're making some profit from it. Okay? Thank you. What's the best, most effective crypto mining machine at the best price? I don't know. I don't mine crypto. We're thinking of doing that, but we never done it. Maybe Litecoin. Litecoin mining is not bad. And you can also get some Dogecoin with that too, because that's how you make Dogecoin. Just saying. And then you're going to have to Google that. Do you see a new job opportunity coming my way within the next year that I should take? Does Spirit want me to stay or go from my current role in the company? I think you're going to be staying put for the next little while. Just have the mindset that it's a stepping stone and can be built into bigger, better things. Okay? There may be some other jobs, but it's kind of sidestepping in your journey. Maybe a tiny bit up, but I'm thinking that Spirit is saying stay where you are, build something on top of that. Okay? Nothing wrong with that. And there's going to be a lot of that coming up in the future as things get a little tight. Thank you. Can I get a reading from or on Forum Network? I think it's going to do okay overall. You're going to be, if you're sitting on it, you're going to be making some money. Don't sell it at a loss, for heaven's sakes. Keep holding on to it. It's going to be doing okay in the next bull run. I'm not exactly sure exactly how much it'll go up, but if it gets into profit, sell, buy something else. Okay? Thank you for that. KDA will reach $9 mark in 2025. Oh, will. No. But will it do well? I'm not sure what it is right now. Oh, it's going to be a hard battle. The price is going to be okay. But not as well as everybody had anticipated. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. We got Super Whittle Guy. Holy, everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Mm-hmm. Should I buy more Dogecoin Mars or just small amount? Or buy separate wallets? Buy a little bit more Dogecoin Mars for the time period. Next little bit. And I do see you're going to be getting into some other wallets and all that sort of thing. Buy a little bit and invest into other things as well. And that's going to be the way forward for you. Okay? Thank you. Can we still go on holiday in the UK? If you want to. Late. Where's the bottom? What price in USD? I'm assuming you're speaking of the BTC. 62. What do you think? He's thinking American.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
61, 62. And then it's going to be spiking up again, as we've been observing. 61,300?
That would be funny if it actually hit that.
There you heard it. 61,300. Good time to buy. It's the way you do it. Will Mr. Trump get sent to the other world in his presidency? Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
Doing this or going on a UFO? No. I think he's going to be doing okay. I do think there's going to be a problematic situation where his health is not going to be as good as it's necessary, and there's going to be somebody else that's going to be taking over who's as good. Okay? Thank you for that. Hey, Andre, Yvonne, happy Sunday. 3 cards, please, on the little while. Boy, we got all the old people coming out. Not old.
Old timers.
Old timers.
That sounds like it.
Now we just need Marlon, and it'll be a complete show. Watch, he comes in.
And Pop Rocks.
And Pop Rocks. We haven't seen Pop Rocks for a long time. Maybe he's busy.
Yeah. Interesting.
Looking for Ledger. What was his coin?
Luna Classic.
Luna Classic. Getting back to Super Whittle guy. I'm thinking going to be doing okay in the next little while. Health is going to be doing okay, and your friends and family and all coworkers are going to be doing okay. Financial situation is going to be a little bit down in the next little while because that's just the way it goes sometimes. But you're going to be having a livable wage in the next little while. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Just keep grinding. You're going to be fine. Do I ever get a chance to get my family to be in Arbella? Doesn't look like you're going to be actually accomplishing that anytime soon. There is going to be some other things that are going to be coming along that is probably a little bit better than what you had in mind. And you have to keep looking for that opportunity in the next little while. And it's going to be very beneficial to you. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Of the Vietnam Dong revalue. Yeah. As is most other fiat currencies. They're going to be revaluing themselves. Not necessarily in a good way. Oh boy. Health of it seems to be okay. They're going to be taking what a lot of countries do is they devalue their currency to keep pace with the American dollar. So their goods are good in the U.S. economy. Okay, it's cheaper for U.S. to buy products from Vietnam or whatever else, and you got to have especially we got that problem here in Canada. Our dollar keeps falling down in accordance to the U.S. currency, so they can buy things off of us cheaply. And that's just the way it goes. So yes, it's going to be revalued. Okay.
Last question.
Last question. Will me and Byron cross paths again? Sounds like a confrontation. There he is. Right, but remember, people were saying, yes, the US dollar is devaluing. Which is the problem for every other currency. Because they have to keep pace. And it's a race to the bottom of the sink. Yes, but much, much later, and when you are in a proper headspace, you're going to be crossing paths again. And it's probably going to be in that particular situation wherein you're not thinking of it. Usually what happens. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Thank you for joining us for a fun-filled, quite a bit of people today, session. If you like a personal reading with me, make sure to go to secretreadingsbyonder.com where all that information is there. If you like a Reiki healing with my wonderful wife, the Reiki Master, that information is on our website as well. If you like to protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have the Trezor cold storage wallet for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from us, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the future. Bye-bye.